do. So I am trying something a little bit new here. I am using a noise gate. And you don't want to hear me echo. I am using a noise gate, so when I'm not talking, there won't be some background noise. The only problem is that I know I tend to mumble, so I don't know whether my mumbling is going to get picked up where we're playing the game. And obviously, gameplay is very different from just talking on the menu screen, whatever you want to call this. It's a very quiet stream, but it's like Friday morning for the most of the world, so I don't really expect too many people to be watching. But I want to get this done because I think I will actually do a Infinite Climax playthrough, mainly because I haven't done it yet. Hello, good evening. I'm assuming based on good evening that you actually are from my neck of the woods. Now, turn the volume down a little bit because it's gonna be loud. Okay, shit. What's this? I like how, for some reason, Nintendo just installs random things on my Wii U, and I don't notice them because I don't use my Wii U too often. But when I do, it's like, what is this doing here? Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge. I guess you guys can't actually see this because I'm looking at a gamepad, but so you can see the one that's highlighted right there is some sort of game? I don't know. And God knows I only really have 3 unique amiibos. I don't know what you're supposed to do with them. So... delay is pretty bad on Hitbox from the looks of it, but I keep calling it Hitbox. I was not aware that it became Smashcast at some point. But not that it really matters anyway. Whoops, we're not watching TV. Okay, well, I have been streaming now for 6 minutes and I don't like to wait around too much because either way I have to put this through some terrible encoding thing, which is why the videos look really bad on YouTube, but I can't do much about that. So I think I'm gonna get started now. Can you also let me know if you can hear the TV in the background because I don't want echo going on. Echo is possibly one of the most annoying things ever in a video. So how is everyone's Friday? It is Friday practically everywhere now, so I think I can ask that. Okay, good. Everything seems fine. So one thing I do like, I didn't think I mentioned this before, is how it actually lets you change your weapons and stuff before you start the verse, which I think is actually very nice. I don't have anything here. I don't really think there are very many good weapons here. I'm just gonna stick with knives. But I do like the fact that you can actually change your loadout outside of the chapter. That's a good thing. And the practice screen. Practice screen is pretty good too. And the fact that they actually give you an enemy to practice with, that's nice. That's very nice. The problem is that it's like an enemy that you can combo however you like, so I wish they could have taken it a step further so you could drop in any kind of enemy, but I really doubt they will ever give us that kind of power. It would be great though. Anyway, let's finish off this really, really long chapter split into 2 chapters.
Miss me, baby? Right then.
I like how people say how this game was less shitty with the hidden verses and the hidden alphines, but I remember one time doing my pure platinum run on third climax and completely forgetting about that fight over there. So I feel like, I mean, obviously because I'm not as familiar with this game, but yeah, I think both games are pretty much equally poopy in terms of hidden verses. That was weird. I really hate how this game feels to me because Panther offset feels really loose. But yeah, Panther offset just feels really strange to me, mainly because of this. I'm not 100% sure what exactly they changed in the Panther trigger thing. And yeah, my god. I was having fun with that fight and I got really shitty for time there. So this game really does force you to play a certain way. Like, I don't think I was fucking around at all in that verse and I still got a really bad time, so yeah, I don't know what the game wants me to do. Well, I do know what the game wants me to do, but I resent that. But yeah, Panther offset just feels really strange to me. I am a little bit wary, by the way, of the fact that I am streaming on 3 different places because I don't really have control over who is talking on each channel. So if anyone comes into the chat, let me know, I suppose, and I'll do the needful, but I really hope it doesn't come to that. Hello to everyone. Like, I'm currently reading the chat on Smashcast, so I'm not actually seeing everyone's comments, I'm seeing them on the stream. So I can see there's someone, I think, on Mixer and also someone on Twitch. This thing is all very amusing to me. Okay, I don't fully remember what goes on here. Oh wait, this one's really tight, so I probably should have actually... even then I still got it. Okay. I forgot to say hello to everyone watching on my 3 different streams. It's amazing to me that apparently there's a service that lets you restream to other services. Like, what do they get out of it? But whatever, it's cool. And I think there's a crow here. Not that I was going for crows. And I believe this fight is actually a little bit of a bitch. At least I remember my very first time playing the game. I struggled this one a little bit. What is this one? Yeah. This one they forced you to play a certain way. Yeah. Very, very tight timing, and I really feel like there's only one way to do that, which is to earn magic and then kill that thing with a torture attack, probably. It's very tight to play this one. I'm not gonna make it because this fucking thing. Not gonna make it. Oh, God. It actually is a bit of a challenge, I guess, but it doesn't feel like because I'm doing anything wrong. It just feels like the game's not giving me enough time. Why do these guys take so fucking long to die? Oh my god. I think I should be enough time now. It's a very long torture attack. Thank you, Vlad. That I do say that my Jeanne playthrough is like a fucking masterpiece, if I say so myself. And it was a lot of work, so I probably would never do anything like it again. Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing that I unlocked. That would help. Oh my. Whoa, what the hell hit me there? Like, I think I know what hit me, but it just came out of nowhere. Yes. There is a crow just here. But like, I haven't been collecting them. It's just interesting to me to know that I still remember technically where these things are. Whoop. Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright. And I suppose the fact they technically hid this LP here off, kind of off the beaten track, so it's a little bit of exploration. I was supposed to sort of talk about what's been, like, sort of bring up comments that have been posted on my posted on the YouTube comments for these streams. I don't remember anything particular other than the whole characterization of Bayonetta thing. Because to me it makes sense that she is the way she is in this game because of the whole I have to help my friend and all that, but it's still poopy. Like, they think that she's more serious in this game because there's like a time limit on when Jeanne is supposed to be dead permanently or something. So obviously Bayonetta is a little bit more business and less fucking around, but this fight here, after you fight the golem, she still has that really kind of whimsical tone of beating that angel to death, which is like, okay, it doesn't. I don't really buy that explanation at all. Anywho.
Stop sitting around.
Does this guy get an intro? No. I like how it did that attack and it didn't get hit at all. Like, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to get hit. That attack right there, it just phased right through it for some reason. And I swear to God, I dodged that. I think I hate this form the most. Like, it's really easy now, but for some reason it's just really fast and kind of hard to read. Or actually the sword form is pretty weird too. Are you gonna tell me to... Yeah, okay. Playing Bayonetta 1 on mouse and keyboard is really freaking weird. Like, I think I can do it, but I only played through the vestibule with a mouse and keyboard, and it just felt really odd. And yeah, I think it's just a matter of remapping my skills to a mouse and keyboard, because theoretically it shouldn't matter, but not having a thumbstick is weird. No. Just no. Ah yes, more cutscene. And I think this is kind of a long one? I don't fully remember. Like, I don't think there are very many memorable cutscenes in this game. And why the fuck is there a Game of Thrones reference?
What do you want about, love? You should be happy I helped you this long. Now I have to get to Thimbleventer. No, you will stay right here.
And why does she suddenly want to stop him? Because I don't buy the fact that she's concerned about him at all.
I'll take you to Thimbleventer after we finish my business. Yeah, great plan, love. You can't be on your own, so let's go into the depths of hell. Go save your friend. I'm out of here. I said no. You again? Listen, mate. One, the mask is shit, okay? And two, get out of my way.
Such excellent writing.
Your sins must be punished, Loki.
What?
Okay, but the most important question of all.
Who are you?
Who's this blue Dorito man?
Forget me. Yet even if your memory may now be lost, the remembrances of time exist forever. Am I wrong, Lumen Sage?
Wait. I'm the one you've been trying to kill this whole time?
Umbra Witch. I am who you shall face. You will return what is rightfully mine. What I should never have lost. The Eye.
The Eye?
Child or not, you will see no mercy, Sovereign One. The sins you have forgotten are timeless. Now, remember them as you stare upon my face.
Lamau, I don't know who you are.
Sorry, mate. Nothing comes to mind. But now that I know that mouth of yours works, maybe you could jog my memory a bit.
You took my wife away from me. My forbidden wife. I do actually like this track though. It's a good song. In an album which doesn't have too many of them, quite frankly. dodged too early. Poo. I will talk about the fucking problems because there's a really long cutscene after this. Yeah. After that bit, that really short bit of witch time, I dodged offsetted a fucking Wicked Weave, and it, as soon as it was supposed to hit him, he just whoop went round the side of it. What the fuck? I do believe you actually can technically fail, quote unquote, this one, so you actually have to mash there. I will say this fight, even though it's a flying fight, isn't that bad because you're fighting a blue thing on a bunch of grey, so he's not that, hard to keep track of. As opposed to fucking Lumen Sage first time you fight him, good god. Whoops. Oh, I totally forgot to cash in the hammer. Oh well. Not that I would have used a hammer for this fight anyway. It's just really strange because sometimes they will deign to be hit by your Wicked Weaves and sometimes not. I totally saw that coming, but I didn't dodge. Whoops. I forget how fast, how much earlier you have to actually dodge this guy. Well, but yeah, what I was talking about, while I was playing very poorly, people try to justify the way the changes this game made by the whole, well, you're meant to use dodge offset to know exactly when to pull out a Wicked Weave in your combo strings, but I just proved that that just isn't the case, even on third Climax. I don't even want to talk about on Infinite Climax because it's just 100 times worse than Infinite Climax.
But you may still forfeit it, like a lady.
No lady would ever hand anything to a man who chases after little...
I implied you're a pedophile.
If you will not listen...
I'm trying to remember what happens in this cutscene, so I guess it's a good thing I even revisited this game in its entirety and not skipping all the cutscenes, because if I just skipped to the cutscenes and it'd just be like me bitching about the gameplay all the time, and God knows we had enough of that.
What is the meaning of this? You said this was to stop the witch's rebellion.
Ah yes, they made Baldur a more sympathetic character because he was duped by the angels.
Baldur, this war is not your doing.
No, it is not. I was deceived. Deceived by the light. Rosa, I'm so sorry. Please.
I think every time I see this I talk about it, but the way that Cloth just hugs her lips so sensuously really puts me off. It's like she's wearing a goddamn pair of tights around her face as opposed to, you know, a cloth or whatever. It just looks weird. Okay, everyone knows I don't like Bayonetta 2, but I am playing this for a reason. I haven't played this game for 2 or 3 years now, and I actually need to refresh my memory on why this game is not the fantastic cure of all evil that everyone likes to paint it as.
What have you done?
Also because I'm going to be on a podcast in a couple of months to talk about Bayonetta 2, and for some reason they asked me, knowing that I hate this game. Hate. And I would feel bad to talk shit about this game if I don't remember what I'm talking about, so I do need to refresh my memory. Hence why I'm playing the game. Oh shit! That was one thing I forgot to do. So someone did ask in the YouTube comments that I should play more Jeanne, and I said, yeah, I'll do that, totally.
Still not too late.
But yeah, I will do that after this chapter. On the best fucking verse, on the best chapter ever, the freaking depths.
When the time comes, our dear sweet child will be the one to awaken and inherit the eyes of
Rosa. Rosa. No.
I liked Boulder when he was just an evil dude. An evil dude who manipulated a woman to get what he wanted. I think that was more interesting rather than, oh, I was tricked.
Mummy.
Which podcast? I believe it's called Kane and Rinse. Saw was on it recently to talk about Beautiful Joe. So they asked me a while back to be on the one for Bayonetta 2, which is going to be recorded sometime in October. So yeah. They did have a podcast for Bayonetta 1, which, you know, I don't know why the hell I wasn't on that one. But it's... I'm not really a podcast listener, quite frankly. God, I really cannot speak. Yeah, I don't really listen to podcasts when I don't really do it. If I need background noise, I'll put on a TV show or something, but not people talking. Because when people... If I ever find a podcast that I'm actually interested in, I want to actually listen to the podcast, not have it just wash over me in the background. And more often than not, most podcasts fall into that latter category.
But no bother. The return of the eyes is simply a matter of time.
Watch me still get a platinum because I got hit a bunch of times. Oh, actually, no, my combo was terrible. Okay, at least that one I can kind of see why. I think my combo broke a couple of times. But I still got a platinum. See, this game is really, really easy to platinum, which is why I think... Actually, if I remember right, the bare minimum of unlockables is to get a gold average on 3rd Climax or something, and you unlock Rosa or something. I don't completely remember the unlockable, the unlock requirements in this game. I think Jeanne you unlock just simply by finishing the game on 2nd Climax or higher, and I think, yeah, you unlock Rosa by finishing 3rd Climax, maybe? And there's a couple of unlockables that are linked to a certain kind of award average. But I don't remember. But yeah, I can't actually. Oh yeah, I need to get the hammer, that's why I'm going here.
Another LP. No rest for the wicked. Even if I am jollier than the average demon. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Be right back. This one's gonna be fun. Been looking for a workout like this for a while. Ta-ta.
Oh yeah, the hair curtain. We all love the hair curtain. Oh my god.
You better be happy I like you, Bayonetta. If I didn't, I'd be charging you hazard pay for this one. Now go make me proud.
Oh yeah, we got a sick hammer now. I don't really feel all that strongly about the hammer, to be quite honest. I want to waste my time with these extra bits. Not really. Like, I could get heel slide, but I don't need it. And the Tetsu's ankle or heel stomp, it uses up magic whether or not it connects. So in a game where magic is kind of like a really hard to mine resource, I'm not going to bother with it yet. Especially given how the cost of everything in this game. Oh my gosh. Don't even need that. Not even gonna bother with that. Okay, I remember thinking this about one of the accessories, about how kind of just the uselessness of a lot of these accessories. Like, some of them they improved. Celine's light actually works exactly the same as it does in the first game, I think, so there's not really anything there. Infernal Communicator and Pulley's Butterfly are really only improved for the fact that you can summon a full set of each if you have them both on. And I actually... Infernal Communicator actually does slightly increase your DPS, so that's a good thing as well. Star of Denetta, I do not know why this is in the game, because I think really, if you're going to use this, and this was the same case in Bayonetta 1 as well, you're not really going to use it in the main game. If you're using it in the main game, you're going to enrage enemies, and enraged enemies hit harder. And if you are doing bad enough that you need to get more health, then that isn't really going to help you. Enraging a whole bunch of enemies to get more magic and also doing really badly because your time is not going to be able to be a good time. So it's really only meant to be used in Angel Slayer, which makes sense in the first game. But in the second game, they give you magic, they give you health at the end of each stage. So, and each stage is timed and got like it's got a ranking anyway. So where would you use this? I don't know why this accessory is here. And I don't understand why you would use the Mallet of Rewards either. I guess given the fact that there's no penalty for using any items whatsoever, you want to, and you are doing that badly, then you can use this to farm items to make lollipops and stuff. But yeah, this accessory did not need to be here. I'll leave it at that. I think at this point the only thing I really should be pumping money into is getting all my magic. Oh. This is the one, I think, where... Shit. Hold on a sec. I need to stop the stream. I'm pretty sure I need to stop the stream, so... Because yeah, this is like a 43-minute recording. I'm gonna stop the stream and then I will be back momentarily. See you guys soon.